Okay, little cutie bug.
What are you doing? What's in your mouth?
All right, let's see if we can do this with you in tow, Lincoln. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another declutter series. Today's declutter is going to be single eyeshadows. So whether that's a single pot of eyeshadow like this, or a liquid glitter like this, or a cream pot like this, or stick eyeshadows. I also have a couple of quads thrown in here. That's what the theme of today's declutter is. And if I'm being honest, I actually use these way more than anything else right now because I feel like they're just so quick and so easy for me to apply, which is what I'm looking for nowadays, being a mom and having, 5 minutes to do my makeup. Now, the category that I find I don't use very much are single powder eyeshadows, but as far as single cream eyeshadows go, or like these liquid glitters, I use these all the time. So that's gonna make this declutter a little bit difficult for me, but it's also gonna make it a little bit easy for me. So if we just kind of categorize this, so we'll put the glitters and liquids over here. Quads we'll put over here. Sticks we'll put over here. Okay, so looking at just like the cream pots and the powders, this should be kind of easy because I think I'm going to declutter all of my single powder shadows. So that is this one from MAC. P is for pink. I really like this one, but I don't reach for it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Snatch by Urban Decay. What's another one in here? I might keep Sin by Urban Decay because that one is my favorite. Midnight Cowboy, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Kitten by Stila, I'm gonna get rid of that one. These two by NARS, I used to use them all the time. Himalaya, Callisto was my favorite, but I just don't reach for them anymore. Diamond Dog, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. Foxy by Urban Decay, Naked by Urban Decay. This one by Kat Von D, it's like a white, I'm gonna get rid of that one. This is another one from MAC. It's called It's Snowing. I'm going to get rid of that one. Here's Sin by Urban Decay. I actually might keep that one because I do really like that one. Space Cowboy is another one that when I do use it, I really like it. It's just I don't use it very much. We'll put that in the maybe with Sin. This one by Chanel, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. I kept this for a while because it was so expensive. And I kept telling myself, like, you'll use it. Like, it would make such a good brow bone highlight. But the truth of the matter is, I just never reach for it, you guys. I have colors so similar to that in other palettes. This is Chanel Lotus. So I'm going to just finally go ahead and get rid of it. I've had it for a while. This one I think I'm going to keep these two, actually. These are fairly new by Bobbi Brown. And I do reach for these occasionally. I think it's because the packaging is just square. It's so weird, square versus circle, but I reach for them. So I am going to keep those. MAC Selena, I'm probably, I never use it. I always said I would keep it because I'm a huge Selena fan. This is limited edition. I could never get it again, but I don't use it. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one. This is a pigment by MAC called Blonde Gold. I've used this a couple of times, but it's so dang messy to use. I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. These Kylie shadows, I think they're pressed pigments. I was not impressed. I did not like them pretty much like at all. So there's like an aqua one, Aqua Mama, Night Swim, Deep Sea Dreams. I just didn't like the colors very much. This one's a gold one, Ocean Child. There's one that I kind of sort of liked, Night Swim. If I keep any of them, yeah, I'm not going to keep it. They're kind of similar to the Hourglass ones, but the formula is not as good. So if I'm going to pull for something like that, I'm going to pull for the Hourglass ones, which, by the way, I'm keeping all of my Hourglass ones. I absolutely love my Hourglass eyeshadows. I think I have 4. I have Aura, which is my favorite. Reflect, Smoke, and Ray. So those I'm definitely keeping. These little trio bento boxes by Kaja, I love. I think it's because I have like 3 colors, so, you know, like right there on my fingertips. You know what, the more I look at Space Cowboy on my hand, I don't like it. I'm gonna get rid of Space Cowboy. Okay, getting rid of those. But yeah, sorry, my mind's all over the place here. I'm gonna keep these little bento boxes by Kaja. The chocolate dahlia one is my favorite. It has 2 mattes and a glitter. And in fact, that glitter is very similar to Space Cowboy. Might be a little bit better actually. So keeping those for sure. If I have any of Chanel's, I need to get rid of these. I've had these for so long and they're pretty much all dried out. They were pretty much all dried out last time I did one of these declutters, but I forced myself to keep them because they were so expensive. Actually, this one is not dried out yet, surprisingly. Holy moly. Okay, I might keep that one. Phantasmic. Yeah, it's not what it used to be. It's, oh God, it's so pretty. Ugh. Okay, I told myself I was going to get rid of these, and now that I'm swatching them, I'm like, well, I think the black one I actually will get rid of. I say that, and then, yeah, this one is definitely dried out. It's beautiful. I mean, look at how it's pretty, but it's dried out. And I think you can bring them back to life by putting like an, eye drops in it, I think is what I heard, but I just don't know that I'll ever actually do that. So New Moon was so pretty. This one is way dried out, so need to get rid of New Moon. This one was my favorite of the bunch when I did use them. I might keep Phantasmic actually. That one is really pretty, and if I ever need like an icy, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, so now getting down to the wire. I love Natasha Denona. These are kind of newer to my collection, so I'm not ready to get rid of them yet. I have Metal Bronze, which is like a dark brown, and then I have Nude. I like Nude. I use Nude a lot more. That one is kind of drying out on me actually already, which is crazy because these are fairly new. These by MAC I'm going to go ahead and get rid of. Oh, Painterly. This is my paint pot. Not getting rid of that. I guess this is the only one by MAC I have left. These dried out on me very, very quickly. I mean, you could tell, look, they pop out of the thing because they're so dried out. I got rid of a lot of these in my last declutter, so just getting rid of the last bits now. This Giorgio Armani I really, really like a lot. You can tell I've used it quite a bit. So I am going to go ahead and keep this one for now. I can see myself decluttering this in the future because it is so messy, but I do really like it. This Marc Jacobs one I've only used a couple of times, so I want to give it a fair shot. It's another pressed pigment in the color Sequins. It's kind of like a purple. These are half off right now on Sephora. I might get rid of this Makeup Forever Starlit. I can't even remember the last time I used this. These like loose pigments like this, they're so messy, you guys, and I'm not in the mood to have messy makeup anymore. You know, I don't want to have to fuss with my makeup. I just want to quickly throw something on. So when it's something messy like this, I likely won't use it. All of these by Charlotte Tilbury, this is my favorite cream formula right now. By far, I use this more than anything else. So I'm going to keep all of these. I have Marie Antoinette, Rose Gold, Jean, and Mona Lisa. I really wish she would release more colors. If she released this in like a pillow top color, oh yes, I'd be all about that. I have a couple of quads that I wanted to include in this particular declutter. I have 2 of the e.l.f. bite-sized palettes. I haven't tried these yet, so I don't even know if I like them or not. I have Rose Water and Cream and Sugar, so I do want to keep these because I want to try them. I bought them like a while ago when I was at the drugstore. And then I have 2 Charlotte Tilbury. I have Pillow Talk and Exaggerize, which was a limited edition one that isn't available anymore. I love Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know that I'm going to declutter anything Charlotte Tilbury this year. And then this one is by Chanel. I haven't used this one in a very long time, but it's the only Chanel eyeshadow now that I have left. The quality just isn't great. It's in 226 Tissy Rivoli? I don't know. I know one of these was limited edition. I got rid of one in my last declutter. I want to try to use this to remember if I like it or not before I get rid of it. So I'm going to keep that one for now, but I might declutter it next time. Okay, moving on to these like liquid glitters. I do know that I want to get rid of a couple of these, but I'm going to keep most of these because I use them a lot. The Bare Mineral ones are some of my favorites, so I want to keep those. I have, you know what, this one, Golden Topaz, it just isn't my favorite color. I'm going to get rid of Golden Topaz, but I want to keep the other ones. So I only have two? I thought I bought all the colors. Oh no, here's another one, Rose Gold. Okay, well, I want to keep those for sure. Marc Jacobs is also brand new. I actually just got a couple of these from Saks Fifth Avenue, had all their Marc Jacobs stuff 50% off, so I snagged some. So I'm going to keep these ones for sure. I have Gleam Girl, Topaz Flash, and Moonstoned. This by Urban Decay is so dried out and old. It's a glitter liner. I'm going to get rid of that one. This one by Avon, I used it in a video recently. Didn't love it. Getting rid of that one. This one by Urban Decay is so old, Solstice, that I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Plus it's a color I don't use very much, so there's that. These Ofra ones I got in PR, I do really like them, but I don't love all the colors. So I'm going to get rid of this bronze one. These two are so similar, Rosé and Penthouse. I think I'm going to, wait, let me see, okay. So 5 Star is like a, actually, that might be the one I get rid of. Like a taupe. This one is Penthouse. And then this one is Rosé. I am going to get rid of 5 Star. And I'll keep those two. These Stilas are really nice. And I do really like them. I might get rid of Diamond Dust. Yeah. This one I just was never really impressed with the pigment. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one too. These ones I like. So Smoky Storm Kitten and then Kitten Karma. This by Urban Decay is so good. I use this one all the time, but I think it's on its way out and it's kind of dried out, which makes me really sad. It's their Liquid Moon Dust and Chemtrail. I'm actually going to keep it and try to use it. No, it's like almost gone. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Sad. Yeah, and it's dried out, so I'm going to get rid of that one. These by MAC are really nice. They're also kind of fairly new. I have Everyday is Sunshine, which is actually pretty similar to Chemtrail, so I guess I could be okay with that. Not Afraid to Sparkle and Beam Time. So I'm going to keep those. This is a new one by Too Faced. It's their Melted Chocolate. So I'm going to keep that. And this is also pretty new by Too Faced as well. It's their Totally Whipped Peach Shimmering Shadow. So I got rid of more of those than I thought I would, but I'm going to keep these. Okay, as far as stick shadows go, I used to use these a ton and I just don't very much anymore, which is kind of sad. These Laura Mercier ones are kind of old. Oh, that one's beautiful actually. That one's in the color Moonlight. Yeah, this one I can get rid of, Rose Gold. I don't like that one. Charlotte Tilbury ones are fairly new, keeping those for sure. I have Dark Pearl, Amethyst, and Champagne Diamonds. So I'm keeping those. The Bobbi Brown glitter sticks are also fairly new. I bought them probably in the last year and a half. So I want to keep these for sure. I keep forgetting that I have these, so I don't use them very much. There's Aura Pink, Rose Quartz. Ooh, that one is beautiful. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see these swatches. Moonstone. It's like a silver. And then this one is Galactic. Beautiful. Yep, definitely going to keep those ones. The ones by MAC are so old. I think it's time to say goodbye. I have Bleached Out Babe, Lilac, which was my favorite. Yeah, they're not as creamy as they used to be. So I'm gonna get rid of those. And then Iris Eyes. Yeah, that one I didn't really ever use, so I need to get rid of that. These Lancome ones are nice, but I want to keep the colors that I know I'm going to use. I don't know that I'll use that one. So I'm going to get rid of that one. It's in the color Rubus. This purple one I don't know that I'll really ever use. My mom loves these types of products, so I can try to give her some of those. Plantain I like. I think this is the one I'm going to keep. Yep. And then number 1 I think is another one that I like. Yeah, I'm going to keep those. So I'm getting rid of a lot of those. All right, so here's what I'm getting rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I'm getting rid of 39. And I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm keeping 51. So that's a good ratio. Not half, not quite half, maybe 1/3-ish off the top of my head. So I'm pretty proud of that. I think this was a really good declutter. I don't know that I'm going to sell many of these. Maybe some of these Urban Decays, just because I truly did not use them very much at all. And powder can be sanitized, but liquid and stick can't. And Lincoln's getting fussy, so we're gonna go ahead and go. But I hope that you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll talk to you next time.